Parshat VaYishlach teaches us many, many different things, all of which we learn from Yaakov. The Torah doesn't waste any words just telling us stories about Yaakov Avinu, but rather teaches us how to emulate Yaakov Avinu. For example, Ovadiyah Hanavi, when he hides the Nevi'im in caves, he's going to split them into two, and he learns this from Yaakov Avinu, who splits the Machne. Or, for example, the fact that Yaakov tells Esav he's going all the way to Seirah, when he was on his way to Sukkot. That's how we deal with an enemy. We tell him we're going far away. In any event, there are two stories that last week's Parsha Vayetze tell us, and you wonder what we can learn from these stories. One is the story of Yaakov Avinu lifting the very heavy stone off the Mayan Mayim, off the Be'er Mayim. And Rashi says, Malamich Kocho Gadol. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't imitate Yaakov Avinu to lift a very heavy rock. No way, no how. If you're the heavyweight champion of the world, that's one thing. So why did the Torah have to tell me this? And then the question arises, is this about physical prowess? Yaakov Avinu has 54-inch biceps? Or maybe there's something deeper and more spiritual here that I can learn from and maybe even emulate. And the answer, I believe, comes from the Python, who formulates a liturgical poem requesting rain, which we read on Shmini Atzeres. And there, the Python says that Yaakov Avinu yiched libo, we'll explain what that means, and he lifted the heavy stone, ba'avuro al timna mayim, don't prevent water, meaning in the schus of Yaakov Avinu lifting up the stone, we should be zocha for rains. Now, it's impossible that Yaakov Avinu's strength is what brought him to this point and his success in lifting the stone, and therefore God should accept our pleas for rain. That doesn't make any sense. But rather, the Python adds two words at the beginning of this line, Yiched Libo. What is Yichud Halev? Yichud Halev means when a person focuses his entire energy, his entire mental strength, and he just completely shuts off from anything else. His ratzon, his will is so strong that he can do things that are above nature, that no one could even dream of. And if Yaakov Avinu has Yichud Halev, then we can emulate Yaakov. People think, oh, I can't do it. A student in yeshiva says, no, I can't be Rabbi Kiva or Rav Yosef, and therefore I'm not going to even try. But we don't realize what tremendous potential we have within us if only we would learn from Yaakov about Yichud Halev. Chazal tell us, based on last week's parsha, again, the story of Yaakov at the Shem V'Ever yeshiva for 14 years without sleeping. Who could imagine such a thing? But again, it's Yaakov's Yichud Halev. We have stories from the Holocaust about people who did things to save members of the family that are beyond nature. We hear about a woman whose child never in a car accident was underneath pinned underneath a heavy car, and she lifted the. We hear crazy things. We call it adrenaline, but it's really Yichud Halev. And this is something that we see with our Chayalim today and all those who were saved in the October 7th, things that they did, the heroism that was beyond belief. This is Yichud Halev, Yiratzon his will, that we learn to emulate Yaakov Avinu and acknowledge these tremendous spiritual potential powers that each and every one of us has within him or her, and utilize those with a great ratzon. Forget about all distractions, just focus and go forward. And you could create things that you'd never dreamed that you could create. Katie Ratzon, I want to wish you all a great week. Shavua Tov. Thank you so much.